last year spent over 120,000 USD, 120,000 USD in promoting tourism. So I want to speak to the world and tell them and people in this room, please don't come to tour circumcision because it's bad. And it's a bad thing that the government, it's a big event. They sit there and I think the president was supposed to come and be the chief opener and chief observer. And that is sad to me. Now, this is now a good reason for you to come to Uganda. So instead of coming because of circumcision, come and watch this. Because this is Uganda, we have all the big five. We rich in natural resources and the rest. So we have all this. So please don't come because of circumcision, because it's bad, but come for something else. And I'm sure my country will be happy with such exhibition. And we have the sweetest pineapple in the world. I know I had a pineapple in the morning here. I was trying to figure out whether there was a pineapple. So we have the sweetest pineapple in the world, and that's what tells you that you're actually in Uganda. All the pineapples from Uganda. So that's the one tester. And the other thing is that, did you know that we have one of the smallest churches in the world? Again, religion. It's about 3 people. And then you have to do that in tongues. So that's Uganda for you. You know, we also have some beautiful things. And we have over 1,000 bird species, and very many. And the one you see there, the crested crane, is our national bird. And some of the colors here I'm wearing are part of our national colors and stuff like that. So people out there think I hate my country because of the things I'm doing, but they pay millions of money for people to come and say these things, and also include tourism for circumcision, you can imagine. So the point I'm making is that we love our countries, we love our states, but do our states love us? Do the people love us? The things we do, we're not fighting against anyone. We are fighting impunity, and it doesn't matter what impunity is. Eric, I know I had sent you some updated slides, which I can't see here, but yeah. But the point, sorry, it's important that we get the slide back. But the point I'm making is that whether it is whatever name people want to call it, great. Thank you for being so quick. So here we are. That this is a human rights issue, and if you look at the program, talk about human rights and the issue about the body autonomy. Now, my specialty is in human rights, and whatever it is, it's a human rights issue. Be it whether I talk about religion or medicine or whatever, it's a human rights issue. And to me, why it's a human rights issue, the question is, and this is a bold statement, which actually was also made by the UN, bodily autonomy, dignity, and freedom of choice must be respected, regardless. And I think to me that's the bottom line of everything, that if we must respect human beings from that angle, that is, to me, the basis of everything now we need to do. It doesn't matter how short, how tall, our color and stuff. It's about respecting the dignity of a human being. I've enjoyed my time in Portland. People are warm here, they're warmly. It doesn't matter how different I look like or where I come from. That's the collectiveness, the universality of respect of humanity brings warmth. And I still feel I want to stay longer. But it's because of we are respecting humanity. And the issue of right to life. Now, when we are dealing with cutting and whatever name we want to call it, it's about life. And all the speakers have heavily talked about that. So it touches the right to life, the right to dignity. Now, I have some good news, that I've had this conversation with my father. And the good news is that my father did not do the things that people are doing. So I am proud to say I'm intact because my father took the right decision. And I know he's watching. And because of that, I have a 3-year-old son who is also intact. And I've told him,
Hallelujah.
And I have had so many debates with doctors over the issue. And I'm using that as an advocacy. And I've told him that he's also going to do the same. I have had debates on BBC. I've had debates everywhere about this same issue, circumcision. And unfortunately, it looks like we are only 2 people, my law partner and myself in my country, that are actually against circumcision. So we are the only, Uganda is 45 million people. So the 2 out of 45 million, so you can imagine. But dignity.
Sorry to interrupt, but I was informed by somebody that only the podium mic is transmitting audio. Someone wrote to me that I guess he's trying to watch online and he can't hear.
Oh, the live stream, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you. Thank you very much. I hope now they can hear us. Dignity is important. So I have had discussion with my father for a long period of time. And actually the question my father asked me was, if it is a biological issue, why do we think that it was wrong for God to have that stuff? And we're having all these candid conversations and saying that, okay, it may be all right, but why is it important that you have to do that? Last night, or this morning, or time zones again, there was a whole discussion in my country where doctors are forcing men to go for circumcision, and they're asking men, why aren't you circumcised? So I also responded and said, women, why aren't you circumcised? Like, can we have a balanced discussion? Okay. And they're saying, no, it's so bad, you can't do that. And I said, so why do you want to do that to men? Now, these are the candid conversations we must have. If you think it's bad to the woman, therefore it's bad to the man, and therefore it's bad to the boys. And those conversations are still going on back my country, especially Africa. Religion is too deep. The culture is so deep. So you can't have this conversation. I was telling, I think, Tim and Peter and the rest that I'm probably the first person to sue a church in maybe Africa. And it was a big issue. It blew up. People sent messages to my father. They came to me. I had to leave the country for a month just because I sued the church over things that I believe. Okay. Things that I believe that are actually important because they violate the dignity. In this case, you must submit your HIV results to this place. You must, and then it's about marriage. And I think later we can have that conversation. The equality in marriage, because in some places, the case I was challenging, you cannot get married unless you submit your HIV results. And now you submit it to everyone, and we know that to get married, as long as you consent and you're adults, that's it. But now the entire world turns against me and says you're the devil. They even pray for you to die, but here I am, I'm still living, because probably it's a good thing. Dignity is important, and we all agree that the cutting and the mutilation is a point to